Hey folks, it's Mangrel. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to modify our, well I guess not modify, we're going to fix our FPVCycle glide frame. We want to fix this GoPro mount which has a lot of movement in it. The FPVCycle frame has been amazing. This is probably my best frame to date. Only problem, there aren't that many printable parts or Thingiverse links or those kind of things out there for it. So for the GoPro, this is the mount that we've remixed. I'll give you a link in the video description. But the problem is there's so much distance between the front standoff and the back that no matter what you do, you're gonna get some movement. And that movement will actually show up in your video. So you'll see that as you do punch out, especially if you have any kind of vibration in your quad, it'll start to resonate and your video will actually go blurry. We want to put one more screw in the middle just to make this mount a little bit tighter. And also, I think it'll make the quads fly better as well because you have this moving around and that is an external force that your flight controller has to try to counteract. So I think fixing this will not only make the video quality better, but also it'll make this guy fly even better. On the mount, you'll notice that there is a fifth hole in the middle. So what we want to do is take our top deck, put a piece of masking tape where we think the fifth hole has to go, and I think it'll go there. So we'll go ahead and just stick a couple of screws in this to hold it in the proper place. So just stick a screw here. And then we can stick a screw maybe the opposite corner. So our goal is to make this mount go into its proper home. So I guess it'll go over here. And then we can just take a pencil, shove that pencil into the hole there. Before we drill a hole, I'll just take a X-Acto knife. I'm just gonna make a tiny little divot over here. So that'll hold the drill bit in place. So it's not gonna slide around. And before you do this, make sure you're doing it on the, actually I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say make sure you do it on the right side of the top deck, but a hole goes all the way through, so it makes no difference. All right, let's drill away. Oh, and with carbon, make sure you wear a mask when you're drilling. Now that we've made our hole, we want to go ahead and find a M3 by 8mm along with a locking nut. So that's the one that has the little piece of plastic or rubber in there. So we'll go ahead and install this in that fifth hole. And this will give us a lot more support in the middle area. And you don't want it to be too tight, just tight enough. So you can see it still rotates a little bit, that's fine. It's put back together, and here you can see that the nut just barely clears the capacitor, but there's still plenty of space there. And now I guess moment of truth, how much play does it have, or how much flex does it have? So it still has a little bit, but definitely nothing as bad as what it had before. So let's take this outside. We'll do a quick test flight and see what happens.